Hey y'all, it's Fauna here, and I went to Hobby Lobby today, and I made a little video showing you guys all the stuff I use for my little Pet Shop customs. I hope it's informative for you, and this has been a video that's been long overdue. I've thought about this video in my head for about 2 years now. So yeah, just taking you to Hobby Lobby, and yeah, let's begin. Hey guys, it's DaKatKustoms here today, Fauna, and I'm taking you into Hobby Lobby to show you my favorite tools, instruments, if you will, that I use for my LPS customs. Alright, let's go. And so, our journey into Hobby Lobby begins with a simple grab of a basket. I don't like to grab a cart because I can't control myself. Oh my god! It's sunflowers! Okay. I'm just a sucker for leopards. Y'all know this. And they also sell Christmas decor and different home decor in general. Hobby Lobby just has a little bit of everything. Mermaids. And cutesy stuff! They sell stocking stuffers and stuff at this time of the year, and they have their Christmas stuff, of course. They also sell Christmas trees, Christmas ornaments, and such. And the 50% also goes out to their tissue paper, which is great if you're a seller like me who sells your customs, or if you trade pets or such. And then they have these adorable little boxes. I know that they're Christmas, but they're also good for storing little 2-ounce paints. I try to have a different box for different categories of paint, like my lights, my darks, my metallics, my sparkles. My son is really into Christmas this year. He's always loved Christmas, but this year he's 5, so it really means a lot to him. So that's why I'm spending a little bit of time in the Christmas section. Those would be good for pet shops. Little snowmen. Silly lollipops. One time I took the little
Was that heavy?
tips off those. I made a custom with these one time. So I'm just going to show you guys real quick. They actually sell dollhouse parts and miniatures, and I've used them several times just to include with my customs on their for adoption. But I noticed this a few weeks ago, and just wanted to share it with you guys. I don't know if all Hobby Lobby locations have it, but it does take some assembly. But I'm currently in the process of finishing this one up, but they are the perfect size for LPS. Like eventually when I finish this one, I told my fiance that I would finish that one before I got another one. We'll see how that goes. They have like these little bedrooms, and it would just be so cute for LPS tube, and they're the perfect size. So you could even probably buy them and build onto the other ones that you have. But it's just so adorable. Like, that's like a little apartment, and you can't use the coupon on this one, unfortunately. If it has the yellow sticker with the your price right here, then you can't use the coupon on it because it's already discounted. But yeah, and these are the little like miniatures and stuff. They have Christmas trees. They have Christmas bulbs, little trees. I almost said little trees like Bob Ross, but Christmas trees. They have a sewing machine, a TV, little tiny Christmas ornaments, and they have bales of hay. And this is typically when you see little cookies with my pet shops, it's where I get them. And donuts, because why not? And ice cream and all that. And the iconic Coca-Cola bottles. That's where I get them, guys. I've gotten them here for years. I've been exposed. So, yeah, this decided that it needs me, so it's come with me. Little park bench and little chairs. It's not a bad price for them, actually, $4.49. But any of this, if it's not on sale, they haven't done a sale on the Mayberry Street brand in a few years, but you can use your 40% on that too. And they have these that you can paint. Little coffee shop, I didn't even notice that. It's adorable. And then they have all the little tools that you can make your own dollhouse with, or in this case, a set. And you can even like hook up your own little lights and stuff. There's wallpapers right there, but I usually use scrapbook paper, but if you want to be fancy and do it the right way, there you go. And there's flooring, brick, and yeah, so that's it for the now. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's time for paint. Let's get down to business. These recently came out. I've got almost every color. I haven't gotten the green one yet, but basically, if you have a black top coat on a pet shop and you put this on, it is so gorgeous. It's perfect for DaKatKustoms. I haven't personally had any luck with this one, but I don't think that I don't think that it's meant for pet shops, you know what I mean? Like for PVC figurines in general. But these, you apply those with a sponge, and they already have their adhesive with it, so you don't have to worry about that. It's just little charms in a sense, kind of like what you would see in resin. These also applied with a sponge, and they are gorgeous. I've gone through several bottles of the holographic one, which is right there. It is gorgeous. And nothing against folk art, but folk art, it's really thick, which is a good thing. But if you're just starting out, I would go for Ceramcoat or Deco Art, because they already have the perfect ratio of water in the paint, so you don't get the chunky kind of paint. But I also use folk art a lot too, so no hate to folk art. And no hate to Anita's either. They're good. This is the brands that I use. It's so aesthetically pleasing. So that's it for paints. They also do the 30% off clay typically when they do the paints on sale. And if you wanted to make like cookies or something for your pet shops, then this is where you would want to go. I use Sculpey for that when I have time to make my own cookies to put with my pet shops. But these tools also work great with Kinetidite, which is what I use as a modeling sculpt. I'll go ahead and pop it right there. Bing! And I use that. I've used that for years, and it's got its own adhesive when it cures. So, but I still use this like to make accessories and stuff and jewelry when I have time for that. This though, for the Palmer clay, the Kinetidite, this stuff right here works tremendously. It'll soften it, especially when your Kinetidite's getting older. So this one is $5.99. Hobby Lobby sells. Definitely. I use that typically like for the rugs. If I include those with pet shops, they make good rugs. Nothing, it's just really a nice material in my opinion, as far as that goes. They also make good backgrounds. They have some glitter ones right here, and I think they do a sale on these. Just not sure how much it is. It's been a while, but yeah. And they also have glitter ones.
Leave it on the car, I'll get it.
Okay, thank you. I'll let the 3-tier over here with your cinnamon.
So this is the glitters that I use when I add them to my pet shops. They're really fine. You'll want to find fine glitter for pet shops because it just looks nicer in my opinion. And this one, if you find it, has a holographic shade. I can't quite get it to shine, but yeah, it's one of my favorites. And any of these work great. So eventually I would like to move on up and invest in a nice airbrush for pet shops, just to kind of eliminate some base time, because I have a 5-year-old and being a mom is a full-time job for me. But right now, I just dabbled into this a few months ago, and I use these because if you've seen the D&D figurines, Dungeons and Dragons figurines that they use for, you know, role play, this is what they use on those models. So I was like, hey, I wonder if this will work on pet shops, and it does. Basically, this is the most opaque you're gonna get. It is so smooth. It is super expensive though. They don't ever have sales on these unless you use a 40% coupon on one. This gold is super pretty. I'm trying to find the gold. It doesn't show it justice, but as far as sealers goes, this is my favorite gloss to use for the eyes. I'm not quite the fan of the matte varnish though, because I don't want to recommend this one and just yet, only because that it's super easy to make it cloudy if you don't know how to ration the water in it. This one, a little goes a long way. This one's easier to use than this one is, and it's an acrylic resin, which means it's super protectant. And my favorite, the Fine Surface Primer. It is $10.99, but if you use a 40% coupon, then it brings it down to 7 and some change.
Haley 19, thank you.
Ow. And I just spray this outside, you know, wear protective face covering so I don't inhale the fumes because it's dangerous, obviously. 1 or 2 little spritz, wait a few minutes. You don't want to do this whenever it's humid outside. It will mess up the pet shop, trust me. Spray this on there and it's a perfect primer. Makes your acrylics go on so much smoother, and it takes half the time than it would traditionally. They also, this is one you can get as well, the white primer. I haven't had any luck with this one, but I just don't think that it just likes me, because other people can make it work. I can't. I don't know why. I just prefer this one better. It's finer and it's not as chunky as this one is. But clear flat, not this one. I messed up one time. I got that one. I ruined a pet shop. It was a sad day. This one, the clear flat, perfect sealer. I use this, pair it with the gloss varnish, and everything is peachy. I like this because if you've ever sealed a pet shop that's been a darker color and then you go over a lighter color when you're using like Mod Podge or something and it bleeds, that's the worst feeling ever, worst day ever. So that'll eliminate that. And if you wanted to just spray like a little bit of this and then go over it with Mod Podge, it will not smear. It'll be perfect. I also prefer these super glues for adding like bows or little Swarovski crystals or such. Perfect. You can do thin if you don't like to see the harshness. Personally, I just do this lightly so it's not noticeable. Careful around knives. Ask your parents for permission. Even I, as a 25-year-old, cut myself with this all the time. It's very easy to do. Make sure you have an adult with you if you are trying to sculpt, or ask them if they can cut off the excess while you get the small pieces out to form whatever. Yeah, because it is very sharp. This would be a good starter set, personally, but really and truly, I mean, unless you're going to do like fine detailing and such, you could just go with something like a little $5 hobby knife. And they have little tools for sculpting, and these are super useful, but they're cheaper at Walmart. Sorry, Hobby Lobby, not sorry. The little tweezers, they're $14.99 here for 4 of them. You can get them at Walmart for $6. So, do with that you will, with what you will. And I personally haven't tried any of these right here, but my sister and I were in here last week, and she pointed out this will be good for pet shops, and I was like, huh, yeah, you're right. As you can see, they're really tiny lampposts, and the trees are basically the size that you'd want them to be. Well, that's more like it with a pet shop. If you're trying to do like a realistic scene, they have grass, they got trees, happy trees. They have flowers, just really pretty tiny stuff. Fall, mahogany trees. They also sell like the stuff that you would use to make walls or a roof, grass mats, and they sell these little things right here. Stuff, basically. Stuff that would go great with pet shops, in my opinion. And they also have like, if you want to make like a realistic scene, they have little rocks, stuff like that. I really can't wait until I have more money and time to invest in something like this, because I would love to make like a little scene just for cahoots. So I just wanted to come down this aisle real quick to show you for lighting. My mom got me one of these for my birthday and they work great. It's an OT light. Love these so much. Can't use a coupon on them obviously, but they're already at a good price. And this one, that would be a good starter one. They're LED, which displays colors accurately, and the magnifier also helps, because trust me, my eyesight has dwindled over the last few years of not using one of these. So, and they got canvas boards, little stuff, and onward we go. If you paint canvases, I like to paint them in my spare time, when that's existent, that is. And they sell them in 2-packs or value packs. They also sell them in these really nice packs right here, and it's half off. So a good one I would like to recommend is this one right here, because you get all of your detail brushes in one, with the exception of that little one I just shown you. And they have a daughter tool that's perfect for making the little white reflections in the eyes. And anything that says the fine touch or master's touch will be 50% off. They also have palettes. Anything that's going to say master's touch or the fine touch is going to be on sale. This is all artisan, so nope on that. So when you get the Swarovski crystals, excuse my finger, that's just makeup, I swear. You'll want to get the flat back, and the indicator's right there. And flat back will just adhere better to the pet shop. It's not round, you don't have to fight with it or sculpt around it. And it's 50% off. I really want to get this one, but I don't need it. I can walk away. I'm an adult. I got this. I'm responsible. You're also going to want to probably invest in a jewel picker. It's just so much easier than picking up the little tiny Swarovski crystals or gemstones. I can't tell you how many live in the carpet right now that I look for and I just don't see them. They also sell tweezers here, but again, you're better off going to Walmart to get them because they're expensive here. But yeah, all the beads. So shiny. If you have a Hobby Lobby near you, you'll appreciate what I'm about to say. You ever walk past an aisle and you just are like, whoa, that's my aesthetic. Like those colors. Okay. So they have 50% off of their ribbon trim and tool spools.
The other ones you were referencing, you know what way those are?
Yeah, they're on the other side of the wall there.
Oh.
You're right down there. And it helps. Okay, good.
So since it's 50% off, it'll be $2, and you get this really pretty ballerina-like ribbon. It's got elastic in it. Hopefully I will learn how to make LPS skirts soon, so I can use that because I've got so many of those at home. It's ridiculous. I don't know how I would do this, but I think that this would be adorable for the people that make the collars and stuff. And let's see how much it is. Oh, didn't know it was that much. But if you did that, I mean, that's $4.50. You know? Oh, talking about the OT light. I didn't know that they had this section. I guess there's some more OT lights. Kind of expensive though. That one's a good one. Sunflowers again! I love sunflowers. That bird? Christmas-like ribbons. Perfect. So pretty. And these are going to be like your thinner ribbons.
Lindsay, code 1 to the front, please. Lindsay, code 1 to the front. Thank you.
I'd be lying if I said that it would just scare the crap out of me. Holographic, I didn't even see that. Good job.
Alright everybody,
yeah,
thank you so
that's
much
it
for
on
watching. I hope this has
ribbon
been
and-
informative. If you have any questions, just leave a comment below and I'll try to answer it as soon as I can. Sorry, this has kind of been jumping around everything. When I get into the store, I have a plan and that plan just fails. So, thank you guys for coming along with me. I hope this has helped you in any way. I'll see you later. Bye.